Afternoon, guys. Hope you are good. I have come on to share my next Ethereum short trade because I've had a lot of people in the background wondering what my next moves are in the market. So I thought, why not just come on, do a live video like this and show you how I'm going to build this trade, why I'm interested in Ethereum at the moment, and why I am short instead of long. So I am medium to higher term time frame bullish. So I do believe we're going to get higher prices. But for now, I have got an area that I've spotted on Ethereum that I'm going to share with you today on why I am actually short on Ethereum, my next trade. So as you can see just here, this is my Ethereum short trade. My Ethereum short trade here. This is the Ethereum chart. Let's get to it. So this is the hour chart. What I can see straight away is I can see a upward channel, an ascending channel like this. This is obviously insinuating that we are bullish. The market's strong at the moment. Bitcoin is up at 103,600 and Ethereum is following. Now, the Ethereum Bitcoin dominance chart is slightly up at the moment, so we are getting a bit of upward action in terms of Ethereum, but we are approaching key levels at the moment. So any coin, any asset that I go to, whether it's the stock market, whether it's forex, or whether it's crypto, I like to look at a bullish scenario and a bearish scenario. So I like to look at longs and shorts, but on this video, I'm going to keep it nice, short, sweet, concise, and showing you my ideas on the short. So feel free to give me a like, a comment, a share in the, whether you're watching on YouTube, whether you're watching on X, whether you're watching on Facebook, or whether you're even watching on Instagram. Let me know, and I'd appreciate that. And also, let me know if you've got any questions, and I'll read the comments and obviously get them answered for you as well. So I can see this. What I'm seeing is I'm approaching this mid-range, this equilibrium, the EQ of this particular channel. So we can see we've got support at the bottom, we've got resistance at the top, we've also got this EQ flying up here as well. Now, I'm going to check for monthly, weekly, and daily resistance as well to see if we've got anything. So I'll just pop onto the monthly chart. Can't see anything on the monthly. Weekly, can't see anything on the weekly. Daily. Okay, so I can see daily resistance just here where the candle closes and opens and then falls to the downside. So basically we've got daily resistance here. So stick that on there. What we're doing here, I'm showing you how I'm building a strong case for this particular trade. So I can see here, daily resistance crossing over with the nice confluence of the EQ. I always take these parallel channels very seriously because they can give you a lot of information. Just that alone can give you a lot of information. And I take the 50% EQ level just as serious as the resistance and the support. So straight away, we've got two sets of confluence. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to stick a Fibonacci on here. Now, what I'm going to do is stick the platinum channel, which is the 7.5 and 7.86 on here as well. And as you can see, we've gone from swing high to swing low on the hour chart. And we've got a daily right in the middle of this particular area here, which is the platinum channel, 7.86, 7.5 just there. What I'm also going to do is check for volume. I'm always interested in where traders are actually trading or where they have traded in the past, which I find quite astounding a lot of the time to help us navigate through the charts, really. Okay, so we can see we've applied the volume profile tool from the downtrend. So what I've done is I've took it from the swing high to the swing low, just the same as the Fibonacci. So we've had a downtrend here, and now we've hit support, and now we're working our way back up. Now, as you know, or as you might not know, but if you don't, I'm here to tell you. The market goes up, and the market comes down and retraces. The market goes up, the market comes down and retraces, and so on and so forth. Same can be said for the market falls, the market retraces to the upside, creates a lower high, market retraces down, retraces up, retraces down. That's the way market structure works. 20% of the time the market's trending, 80% of the time, the market is consolidating sideways. So that's what we're seeing here. We're seeing a upward consolidation, as it were. It's upward trend, but we're seeing sideways movement, as it were, in this horizontal trend moving to the upside. So the reason why I'm interested in the downtrend is because we've got an up, we've got a down, we've got an up, and we've got a down. And now we're working our way back up. But it won't go straight up. You'll hit pockets of resistance along the way, especially if we've got higher prices on Bitcoin as well. So let's get down to it. Let me lower my chair. Let's bring that volume tool back up. Let's bring it from here to here. This is signifying where the most amount of volume was traded in this particular area. So I'm going to zoom right in just here, and I'm going to show you. So you can see just here, the point of control is here. It's naked. What that means is it's not been tapped yet. So 90% of traders get the direction of the market wrong, which means that a lot of people probably went, let me just get rid of this. A lot of the people around this area here probably got the direction wrong, and they went long at this particular point. Now, I can, and I will on my future videos, get exo charts up, which will go through basically the order flow of the market, looking at delta, looking at order flow, looking at how many traders are trading at certain points at certain times. This is helpful because it helps us understand where the longs and the shorts are actually being opened up at any given point. One thing that this volume tool actually shows us is that a lot of trading action doesn't tell us whether this buys or sells, but from experience, I can pretty much say that I know that a lot of traders got this wrong. So what you've got here is you've got a naked point of control here. So yet more resistance. Now, when we hit a naked point of control, it normally gives us a reaction, because if you imagine that so many traders are trapped here, move that out of the way, trapped here, they thought that this was probably going to happen because most traders try to trade the breakouts and get caught out a lot of the time. They probably thought that this was a pullback here, this was a pullback here, and we were going to get higher, creating basically low, high, higher low, and they probably thought that was going to happen. So they probably went along here, which is why we've got a point of control. Obviously, we know now in hindsight that the price carried on falling. So what this has done is it's created a lot of volume around this area, which we will get a reaction on. So these 3 levels alone, these 4 levels alone, 5 levels, I'm pretty confident in that we should get a decent short trade here. So let me just go from here. Yeah, that's 1.5% area just there. So what we've got here, I would say, my thoughts are, I think anywhere from there to there is a good trade setup for me in terms of shorts. So what we've got here, as we work our way up and come up, we've got the 7.5 Fibonacci. We've got the 7.86 Fibonacci. What would happen if I wonder if I've got an 8.86 in here as well. Yes, I have. That's brilliant. So we've got 6 levels of confluence. So we've got the 7.5, the 7.86, the 8.86. Now these are great retracement levels to the upside. Very, very good resistance levels. And then what I've got here is I've got a naked daily resistance level as well as the point of control, which is naked, as well as this EQ. So for me, I've got this EQ, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 levels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels. 7 levels of confluence. 7 levels of confluence of resistance here that are going to give me a good short opportunity here on Ethereum. This doesn't mean that I think Ethereum is going to, well, we're not going to see lower prices on Ethereum, because I don't think we are. I think in the grand scheme of things, what will probably happen is we'll come up to this point here. We'll probably reject anywhere from here. We might even do that. Get a move possibly back down to here eventually. And then obviously we'll then begin to work higher. Because remember, as we come up for the second time here in this area, we've already tapped these levels. These levels are no longer untapped or naked. So they're not going to provide any power or any reliance. So that's why we'll trade this once. And then we'll obviously make our way to higher prices. But at the first port of call, I believe we'll probably create a lower high, form that kind of formation from this high here, lower high here. And then what will happen is we'll get a nice rejection, which should give us, if we get a rejection anywhere around here, down to here, good 4 to 5% move back down to this support. So yeah, that'll be a nice day trade for us. So I'm going to put this out in our community. I'm going to let them know. So we've got clients and mentees that we work with, showing them how to do what we do, showing them how to trade, showing them how to make money, showing them how to trade the charts on a daily basis or weekly basis or monthly basis, depending on whether you're a swing trader or a day trader. And that's going to allow them to make free money, basically. What we tend to do is basically try to show our mentees how to turn their mobile phones into cash machines, basically. So they can go to the charts, they can draw money out of the charts at will, such as trades like this. I mean, how long did it take us to find this trade? Very straightforward, very easy, and we'll trade that. You know, that for me, it's probably going to be a 5K trade. I'll load up nicely in this area because I'm confident. This confluence gives me confidence. So the context of the market is, you know, we are medium to higher term time frame bullish. Short term, we're heading into the weekend. The liquidity is going to empty out of the markets because the stock markets aren't open. It's actually Friday today. And then what this is going to do is going to cause probably a drawdown. And then Monday opening up, we should get the move down to these liquidity areas for then higher prices. But yeah, I'm happy with that. In terms of stop loss, by the way, this is not financial advice. This is just me doing this for educational purposes to show you guys what's possible and what you can achieve without even breaking a sweat. It's flipping brilliant, this game, isn't it? So let me put my stop loss. I'm going to put my stop loss above this high here. So we have got, I'll just get rid of this volume here. Get rid of this volume profile here. As you can see, we've got a high, lower high. This is going to create another lower high. So we're going to have bands of liquidity here. I'm going to put my stop loss above that previous high. That way, if we do come through this master zone, as we call it at Trading Masters, I'm going to get to this point here, claim this liquidity, and it'll be a near miss with the stop loss anyway. It will allow you to get out of the trade safely anyway. So just to recap what we've got here and what I've got my eyes on, we've got a nice confluence of resistance here. We've got the 7.5 fib, 7.86 fib, 8.86 fib, daily resistance, naked point of control, as well as the naked value area high as well. So you can see as we've made our way down yesterday to this support level, we've bounced back up, we've reclaimed back into this range here of the value area low. Next port of call is going to be the point of control and also the value area high here. So we've failed to auction below here. We've auctioned back into this level here, which is the value of this value area here, which is where all of the valuers, all the people that are interested in trading, they're all interacting in this part here, which is why we should get a nice resistance level from the point of control, which is naked, untapped, and also this value area high here. So I'll be looking to trade this here. So we're looking to go 2670, dollar cost averaging in nice and easy, 2710. That's a $40 range here on the dollar cost averaging. And what this will allow us to do is DCA. So my buy-in will be around each level. So I'll have a buy-in before the 7.5, buy-in before the daily resistance, and also a buy-in before this 7.86. And of course, I'll have my largest buy-in on this value area high and this 8.86 as well. In terms of taking profit area, I'm probably looking anywhere from here all the way down to here. Once you give me my 2655 to the 2550. Of course, you can take profit anywhere within this zone. You can see here, you can start taking profit here at TP1 after you work your way down, and every previous support level can be a good area to take profit, and resistance as well. You take profit along the way. So you can even go 25%, 25%, and the remaining 50 just there if you wanted to. So nice, easy trade, nice and straightforward. Yeah, hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you got some value from this. And let me know in the comments, direct message me. My link tree is in my bio, whether you're on YouTube, Facebook, X, or whatever it is. Please give me a DM. Let me know if this trade worked for you. I know I'll be trading this and I'll be going nice and big on it, but I want to hear your successes. I want to hear if you've got any questions, what content you'd like me to do. I can do content on anything. Maybe there's a chart that you would like me to chart for you. I will come on and I will chart for you live like this and show you the basically what's going on in my head. So yeah, whatever's going on in my head, I'll show you. So if you want me to chart Link, or you want me to chart BNB, or you want me to chart Dogecoin, say, Simon, I'm looking for a swing trade and a day trade. Chart Doge for me, or Link, or BNB, or XRP, or anything like that. I'll come on. I'll do a nice charting session like this. And you can compare your thoughts with my thoughts and create a fantastic set of trades. Okay? Have a great weekend. Speak to you soon, guys.